everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Cloud Show. As you can clearly tell, I am not at home. I'm right now in Stockholm at the ESPC conference, right up there in Stockholm. It's an amazing event, it's huge, and there's so many people all around us. One awesome thing about going to conferences is that you meet up with all the great speakers. And so for this episode of The Cloud Show, we're going to talk to Dona Sarkar. Hello, Dona.
Hi, Magnus.
How are you?
I am excellent.
Oh my God, it's so nice to meet up with you.
I know, it's so good to be here. We're in a fishbowl surrounded by 3,000 of our closest friends.
Absolutely, and we're having
awesome.
a lot of fun here at the ESPC.
We are. So this feels like big ESPC. No, there's
really
a lot of
It
people.
really is great. And then in my home country and in my capital, Stockholm.
Yes, that's
amazing.
right.
So, I mean, everybody knows who you are, Dona, but
No, you
tell
don't.
yes. So tell the audience, who are you? What do you do?
Okay, everyone. Hello, I'm Dona Sarkar. I work at Microsoft. I am a cloud advocate, but what I do actually is I go around the world and meet with customers like you, like your companies, and help them figure out if AI is right for you, and if so, how do you actually use your data to AI over in a way that is governed, responsible, and useful.
That's right.
So I focus very heavily on AI co-pilots and now agents.
All right, so we're going to talk about that, definitely.
Yeah.
But I do love how your profile in like LinkedIn and various places says that you're the chief troublemaker.
Chief troublemaker.
Of
That's
Microsoft.
Right. Absolutely.
No one else makes trouble better than you do.
I think maybe they do, but they don't go and confess it to the world openly, right? They don't go confess it.
True, so you're open about it.
I'm
That's
very open about causing trouble.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I will cause trouble on behalf of customers all day long.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So right now Microsoft is talking about few other things than AI and co-pilots.
Right.
That's the message right now. Co-pilots.
Yes.
So co-pilots and agents. Let's walk through that briefly. What is co-pilots about? Why do I want a I have a product. I have a company.
Yes.
Why do I want a co-pilot?
Okay. So first, let's do a little demystification activity. There's AI and then there's co-pilots. Co-pilots do not equal AI necessarily. Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
So when we talk about AI, what we are talking about now is a thing called generative AI. The concept of predictive AI, as we know, has been around a long, long time. It's been around 20 years, right?
That's not new.
So predictive AI, as it's been around, is things like computer vision. Is this a dog? Is this a cat? It's translation, translating from English to Swedish, Swedish to English.
Right.
So predictive AI has been around in Azure in the world for, I don't know, 20 years at this point.
Yep.
This new concept called generative AI kicked off by ChatGPT, caused chaos like 2 years ago. Happy 2-year anniversary, right? But what generative AI is good for, in general, is generating. People love to use generative AI to retrieve things, and I say, why? Use it to generate new things.
You can use a search engine to retrieve things.
Exactly. Use a search index with a semantic search functionality of some sort, rather than the keyword search, to do good search. But generative AI generates new ideas, new concepts, new diagrams, new code, etc., from a trained data set.
Yeah, so that's when you say, I want a picture of something, just describe it as a prompt, right?
As a prompt. So
and then it creates this.
It creates a new thing. So predictive AI is dog, cat. Is this a dog or a cat? It's a cat. Generative AI would be dog, cat, make a new cat. And it would make you a new kind of cat. Right? So that's generative AI.
Cool.
Now, that is AI. What is a Copilot? Copilot is a Microsoft product. It calls a generative AI API, but Copilot itself is not generative AI. There's actually a big system of governance, graph, purview, connectors, all of these Microsoft products that protect your data before it goes to an LLM, after it comes back to an LLM. So Copilot is the enterprise guardrails around an LLM call.
Makes sense. So at the bottom of it all, I have my data, my business data, my core, my important secret data.
That's right.
But now I can extract smart things, new things, generate new things from that data. Just by asking it.
Just by using a Copilot. And this is why Copilot is important, because anyone who wants to use generative AI in their business should not be doing it on the free internet, right? Everyone says, don't put your company data on the internet, don't do that.
Right. You can't do that.
No, you can't do that. It's the same as intranet and intranet.
Right.
Copilot is your intranet. It keeps your data within your company. No one else sees it. Microsoft don't see it. We don't even want to see our own data. We definitely want to see yours.
Exactly. You don't even know where your data is.
Yeah, we don't know where our data is. So Copilot is the answer to using generative AI in your business.
Got it.
But now, Magnus, as you know, We have a new thing in town.
Agents?
Agents.
See, I knew that.
Okay. So agents are a new thing.
Yes.
Because what we're taking is Copilot, which is really, think of it like a personal productivity thing, right?
Sure.
So you're going to have, we all are used to phones and apps, right? So Copilot is like your phone. You're going to have 1 to 2 of those, right? Copilot's going to know a lot about you. It's going to have your own personal data, your own very specific business data. Agents are things that run on Copilots. So agents are like the apps that run on your phone.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to
We
have
fans.
Hi. Hello. Hello.
Fans.
Hello, fans. Wow. This is amazing. This is going great.
Yeah.
So agents are going to be for specific tasks.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, we talked about at the keynote today, there's a project manager agent that helps you wrangle your project. There are the team's facilitator agent that says, Magnus, you two need to stop yapping in this meeting and focus on the agenda.
Oh, really?
Right? It brings you
My
back
God.
on track, right? And
Crazy. I need that.
We need that.
I need 2 of those.
We
like
need
one
both
for
of
you
those.
and one for me.
Exactly. Stop. Pay attention. Stop. Pay attention. And then the translator agent, which translates in real time.
Which is
from-
so cool.
Which is so cool.
Oh
right?
my God! I've seen videos of this.
Yeah.
Like a person that I know who doesn't speak Hindi, and in this like video he's just posting, he's like speaking perfect Hindi, and it's so
In
scary.
your own voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your own voice. That's
in your
so
own voice.
scary. But
It's
cool.
wild.
But
It's
cool.
wild.
I love
it's
it.
It's scary cool, right?
Yep.
So those are agents.
Yes.
And one of the things I say is agents make Copilot take action. Right? Copilots are used to giving you responses, giving you things, but with agents you can actually assign an action of some sort via
Okay.
a trigger and
I see.
guardrails,
I
and
see.
it can take that action for you.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Brilliant. So now we kind of know all about agents and co-pilots
Right.
and stuff. Anything else we need to add? I mean, I think that was
So
good.
I think here's what's really important. There's going to be many ways that you can use copilots and agents or build your own. Right? We've got something for everybody.
All right. Yeah.
So let's go through the gamut.
So you kind of have to, like, how do I build them?
How
Okay.
do you build
Yep,
them? Okay,
yep.
let's talk about how to build one. The easiest agent in the world is a SharePoint agent.
Okay.
So what you do is you go to some SharePoint that you have access to, you select a bunch of files,
Okay.
and you unselect the ones you don't want to agent over, because you can do that.
Yep.
We're like, don't bring that up. And you say, create a SharePoint agent. There's a little widget thing in the corner, and it will create an agent where you can reason over the data that you have selected just in that
Oh.
SharePoint.
That's handy.
That's handy.
Yeah.
And you can share it with people in your teams who have access to that SharePoint
Smart.
as well. So it's good for a group, your org, etc., project, V team, that sort of thing.
Summarizing and figuring things out and putting stuff together
Right.
is a task that any human could probably do
Yeah.
with a lot more effort.
A lot more effort. So it's
Yes.
great for like give a report on how this project is going based on the meeting notes and this presentation. Something like that.
Fantastic.
Right? So that is a SharePoint agent. Second step of agent is if you want to be a little more fancy, you go to Copilot Studio and build an agent
Okay.
that can, actually you can go to Microsoft 365 and build an agent,
Build an agent.
directly into Microsoft 365 to do very specific things for you that live within your Microsoft 365
Got
tenant,
it.
right? Not
Okay.
necessarily on a set of files. It can be on a website.
No, but I mean, if your
it can
company
be-
has a bunch of data
Right.
in M365,
Yeah,
like
it's a
you
good
do,
place to
like,
do
you
it.
know,
It's a good
tons and
place.
tons of emails and files and all the
Yes.
things,
Yes.
you need an
This
agent.
is a good place to agent.
Yep.
The third step is Copilot Studio, because now if you've got plugins and connectors to external sources and this and that, this is a good way to build an agent in Copilot Studio, still low code, but now you can assign actions to it via Power Automate, that thing we all know how to do.
Okay.
Right? And now you assign triggers, just like Power Automate. So Copilot plus Power Automate is agents in Copilot Studio.
Nice.
Yeah. So those are the 3 ways that we've been talking about. There's going to be a high code way, which you're interested in.
I like the high
Yes,
code way.
I do too. It's going to be called Azure AI Agent Service. Long name.
That's a long name.
It's a long name. Oof.
Hi.
Private preview in December, public preview later. That's coming to Azure.
Very
soon.
cool.
Yeah,
There's something for everyone.
something for everyone. Yeah.
I want to thank you so much,
Of
Dona,
course,
for being
thank
on the
you.
Cloud Show
Of
and
course.
talking to me about
Yeah,
agents and
Of
co-pilots and all
course.
the things.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you
Hey,
all.
And thank you, audience, and I'll see you guys next time on the Cloud Show.